Hey, welcome to the Easy Computer Fixes channel, and now we have this series of videos of Facebook and how to use Facebook actually. So basically, we showing you here on this channel how to create a Facebook account, how to use your Facebook account. What Facebook was about, and on this video we'll show you the security features, how to actually make your Facebook more secure and get that information private so that not everyone will see everything about you. So if you go on the blue bar at the top, on the right side of that blue bar you have a little pinwheel that you can click, and one of the information there is privacy settings. So we'll go here, privacy settings. In privacy settings, here you'll see privacy settings and tools. Who can see my stuff? That's the first thing you'll encounter. Now, who can see your stuff? Who can see your future posts or review your posts and tag or whatever? The default is public. And you might want to change that, because public means that anyone that's not a friend of yours but that stumbles upon your own private account will be able to see what you are saying. So by putting public here, you know that everyone sees your posts and everyone sees that information of you, and you might not want unknown people to actually have that info. So I suggest that you click and put friends as a choice. By putting friends, that means that you will just share with your friends the information that you are putting on your wall, and that can be quite important, especially if you talk about sensitive stuff. And you know, if you just don't want everyone in the world to see what you're doing and what you're saying on your status and your posts, just put it down to friends. I think it's the best thing to do. Anyways, when you are writing a status on your wall or somebody else is commenting, that's basically what you want. You just want your friends to know and not really anyone else. So change the public setting to friends on this settings, so that you'll be able to put it a little down to just your friends. You also have review all your postings that you're typed in, so that you can see what you have online, and you can limit old posts if you want. If you want to limit who can see and how far back people can see the information on your wall and your posts, you can change that to limit the whole posts also. But I personally don't limit, because I know that my friends, it's okay with my friends, and since I changed that setting here to friends, only friends can see that. Second setting, who can contact me? Who can send you friend requests? So how people contact you on Facebook is basically by searching for your name or your personal information. And basically what happens is they find you, they search and find you on Facebook, and what they'll do is want to send you a friend request. So who can send you friend requests? The basic setting for Facebook is everyone. That means that if you have, I don't know, an old-time friend that's searching for you, he's not a friend with any one of your friends actually, and he wants to contact you, well, now he can, because he can find your profile when he's searching for it. If you expect maybe people to actually find you, I think that these settings need to be set to everyone. This really lets your profile visible, just your name and your picture, your basic profile is visible to everyone. And that's why basically we put friends here on the top on the posts, so that if a friend is sending you a request, you cannot see much more than that profile picture of yours. So if you don't really expect, or if you already have that little circle of friends and you don't really want to have anyone bothering you with friend requests, or you're just thinking, well, if I want to friend someone, I'll friend it myself, then you can click on everyone, and of course change that setting to friends of friends. Friends of friends means next time somebody is going to want to search for you, the only people that can actually send you friend requests are the friends of your friends that you have actually at this time. So on Facebook, it's a social place. Your Facebook friends, of course, they also have Facebook friends. So this setting, and actually the most common way often of adding friends, is just because you've met the friend of a friend, and they're on their Facebook page, and you really want to add them to your Facebook friends. That lets you do that actually. I would say 90% of the time when you friend someone, it's probably friend of a friend. Of course, like I said, if you expect people to find you, then you might want to save the setting and let it add everyone. Then you've got the other one, is who can look me up? Who can look you up using your email or phone number that you provided? That's another way of actually finding you. And so when you actually put that new Facebook profile, you've entered a name, you might have entered a phone number, you might have entered some personal data. And so that's another way people can find you. And to make your profile a little more private, you can of course click on the everyone, which means that if you know my email address or if you know my phone number, you would be able to actually look me up now. That can be lowered to friends of friends or just friends. That means that if you just put friends, only your friends can find you or check via an email or a phone number. Friends of friends, of course, means your friends plus the friends of your friends, and everyone is basically anyone on the internet. You can put that down maybe to friends of friends. That really makes your profile a little more secure and private here. So that's the privacy settings for friends, for what people can see about you, especially how they can interact with you. So by putting everyone or friends, you know that only the basic information, and probably what's the most important in this privacy settings and tools, is who can see my stuff. Putting it to friends is probably the best security feature, because it really prevents anyone else from seeing your profile. And that's probably the most important feature here. No posts, and will be shown to people that are not friends of yours. Other settings, in the left side you have security that you can click. What you want to make sure is that secure browsing is enabled. What does that mean? That means that your Facebook setting at the top, if you look at the address of your Facebook page, it should start with HTTPS, which is secure HTTP. This setting should be enabled. If it's not enabled yet, please enable it. If you're at home, it's not that bad, because if you only use your own computer, basically what's going to happen is you'll have only a access on your private internet connection. But if you use your laptop computer, for example, or a tablet, and you're always in a public space where you access the web, where it's not secure, then secure browsing is very important. It prevents anyone from knowing what you're going to do, because keep in mind, if you're on a public network at school, or having coffee somewhere, a restaurant, keep in mind that secure browsing, if it's not enabled, some real good tech guys can actually find private information about you. So by enabling this little feature, which is, by the way, enabled by default on all Facebook accounts, all new Facebook accounts, the only people that I would say might not have this enabled could be in old accounts, but most accounts that I've seen are already enabled here. Login notifications, what's that? This is a cool feature if you're scared of having your account hacked. Login notifications is information that's going to be sent to you if your account is accessed from a computer or a mobile device that you've never used before. So for example, if you click email, it means that if you try to access Facebook, or if someone else tries to access Facebook on any other place than your regular computer, you'll have an email message with a verification code that you'll have to enter. If you have a cell phone, even better, you can put text messages or push notifications. Now, if you put a text message, what's cool is that you'll have to have a phone number, your cell phone number in your Facebook account enabled. What it's going to do is going to send you a text on your phone with a number or a PIN number every time someone tries to access your Facebook account from anywhere else than your own computer. And that is very secure, because it means it will prevent anyone from actually hacking. If someone tries to hack your Facebook account, what's nice here is that you'll actually have a PIN sent to either email or text, and if you don't have that PIN, you just cannot use Facebook. So it really it's a great security feature to prevent anyone else from using actually your Facebook account. But that also means that if you buy a new computer, if you access Facebook at work, if you access Facebook on a friend's computer, you will have to enter that special PIN code sent to email or text before you can access your that information. You'll know by here all the notifications that where people have accessed your Facebook account if you're not at home on your browser. And to send text messages and make it very secure, of course, that extra layer security is login approvals. Here is login approval information. This is, you click here, require security code to access my accounts from unknown browsers. So you put that little check mark here, and basically what you do is you enter the way that it's going to be sent. Actually, you can send a text message. There's a code generator that's available. It says here code generator disabled. This is all security features that will be enabled to make everything secure, prevent anyone else from using your account. Have passwords. Some games can have separate passwords that you have to enter before access. The reason why that exists is because some Facebook games actually can make you buy credits, and to prevent anyone from actually making an access to your games and maybe trying to glorify their own games by buying stuff from you and sending, having you send stuff. You can just put a password for apps and games that you use through Facebook. Trusted contacts. Trusted contacts are friends that you can really trust with your account. If you ever have trouble accessing your account, you can choose a trusted contact that is going to be there in case of major problems with your account. So what that means, your account's locked, your account has a problem. Well, your trusted contact is the only people that can actually help you with your own account in case of a major problem. Finally, you have recognized devices. You can actually, Facebook does recognize where it is, and by having confirmation of new devices, browsers and stuff, there's a list of devices and of browsers that's going to appear to let you know which devices, which browsers are safe and recognized by your Facebook account itself. So these are security settings for browsing and for notifications. If you need to have, or if you want to make it secure, my personal Facebook account is secure with a code. If you try to access my Facebook account somewhere else, then I'll receive a code by text on my cell phone, and there I'll have to enter that code on my Facebook account page. If you enter the wrong code, or if it's not good, then your Facebook account will be frozen, and only you can unfreeze with the correct code, correct security credentials, or of course with that trusted contact list where you can add friends. So that's the security settings in general. You have privacy and security settings. In the general settings, you've got your personal information, your emails and stuff like that. You can check all of that information and make sure that everything is cool. Another set of information here that you can check is timeline and tagging. Who can add things to my timeline? Default is friends, which is okay. It means that your friends can post on your timeline, can add pictures on your timeline. And there's a feature, if you want, that's called review post friends tags. You if they put a picture of you, for example, and they tag you on a picture, if you put the review post at on, that means that you will be able to see what they did or they said before it is actually posted on your wall. So that could be a security feature if you're not sure. If your friends are okay, in general, you can just leave it off. Who can see things on my timeline? That's very nice. It tells you who can see the information on my timeline. The general settings are friends of friends. You can change that to just your friends, which means that the friends of your friends cannot see. And how can I manage tags before tags people add and tagging suggestions? Of course, it's off by default. But if you have friends that are kind of trigger happy on their cameras or smartphone taking pictures, you can turn that on, which means that before anybody tags you on a picture, it will need your approval. There's lots of That's always a little delicate. A lot of people post pictures of you without really thinking about anything. So you might want to put that on if you think that someone's a little trigger happy and post pictures of you that aren't necessarily flattering or nice. Then you'll need approval to have a tag, because when somebody tags a picture of you, it automatically appears on your wall, and it becomes basically almost like it's one of your pictures in your pictures folder. Finally, as for the rest of the settings at the left side, there's blocking. Blocking is when you have what's called a restricted list. Your restricted list, when you had friends, like it says here, to your restricted list, they only can see information and posts that you make public. So you can also block users if somebody's really annoying you or making you trouble. Here is where you can block a user by its name or email. So all you have to do is go here and search for them here, put their name or their email, and click block when you see the person there. Block app invites. So if, for example, somebody's annoying you with their application invites, and an example of that is what's very popular is Candy Crush, and you get all these requests from everybody of Candy Crush. It's kind of annoying, but most of the time when people actually send game requests, they have a choice. They can just leave you alone. But some people don't understand that, and they send you requests all the time. So what you can do is block app invites, which means that you enter the name of that person in the block invites, and that means that it doesn't block your friend. It just blocks if he's sending you a game request, for example. You won't see it anymore because that's going to be blocked from that person. You can block event invites, which means that if somebody's trying to invite you to a some kind of party or whatever, that usually I don't really block any invites, because you usually want to be invited to parties and stuff like that. But in case you would like to just block a little bit of these invites, or if someone's inviting you to some events that you never go to and you're kind of tired, you can block the invites from a certain friend of yours on Facebook. Finally, block apps. I told you here you had block app invites, where you can type the name of a friend that's always inviting you about a game that you don't play. You can also block the app itself. So if, for example, you want to block apps, you can click here, enter, for example, Candy Crush Saga. Here goes. Now Candy Crush Saga is blocked. That means that nobody that plays Candy Crush can now send me friend, game requests of Candy Crush. So and another thing that sometimes happens is people, when they play games, they actually will say, well, can my contacts list be used in my own game? So basically apps can steal your personal information here, because they can see you through your friends. By blocking an app, not only is app requests of that game or that app blocked, but also the fact is that you are going to have you'll be blocking all that personal information that an app can ask about your friends' friends, which is pretty cool also. So I know it's a long list of stuff that you can manage, but that's basically pretty much the settings, the security settings that you need to check for on your Facebook account. So the first 5 settings: general security, privacy, timeline, and tagging and blocking, will be all that you need to check and make sure that it's only your friends, and make sure that your settings are right on your Facebook page. If you enjoy our videos, click the subscribe button at the top of the screen, or on the screen, sorry, and you'll be informed when new videos are online. It's a great way to know when new videos are put on YouTube. And if you have comments, questions, maybe a request of a feature you'd like us to talk about, let us know. We'll try to put that video online if possible. If you have a problem, try to explain it. If we can answer to your problem, have an answer or a video that we can do about it, then we'll try to. And hopefully you can also help anyone else that has problems on their computer. And hope that you come back to the Easy Computer Fixes channel. Bye bye.